The Lama Rinpoche mentioned in the prayer to Bodhichitta, Changzhe Simji Deyanga, Changzhe Simji Dujanga, Changzhe Simji Yuejanga, Changzhe Simji Mejanga. Oh, sorry. If you have a bodhicitta realization, no question. Even you have a effortable bodhicitta, with effort, general bodhicitta, you live the life. Oh, then even you have happiness. You see, that's what the mind is happy. Because you live your life with effort. We don't realize that, but you effort with it. So even you have a happiness, but happiness you use for sentient beings, for every sentient being. Sentient being, but even every single sentient being, not even one left out, not even tiniest insect left out, or even one person left out. Not like that. Everyone, you use your happiness to enlighten numberless sentient beings. Happiness, numberless sentient beings, to enlighten numberless sentient beings, to free from oceans of samsara suffering and to bring to Buddhahood. You see? Changzhe Semji Dujanga. If you have bodhicitta, no, because even you have an effort for bodhicitta, kasure. So, even you have cancer, even you have a disease that in the West do not have medicine yet, incurable disease that many other people don't have, so rare. However, even you have effortful body, you live life even with the effortful bodhicitta, but you see you're so happy because you can use the cancer you can experience the cancer because you have cancer, so you think you are experiencing the cancer of all the sentient beings. You understand? I can experience cancer of all the sentient beings and them to achieve enlightenment. You see? So the mind is so happy. Unbelievably happy. If you are dying, you die for the sentient beings. You experience death of all sentient beings. Understand? So to stay in your mind, then I chant longer. I chant. So you receive, you take death or you experience death. As you are experiencing death, you are experiencing death of all the sentient beings. You understand? they're so happy. And they see them to achieving, them to say, yeah, achieve enlightenment. So able to dedicate yourself. You see, so effectively to numberless sentiments. There's no one sentiment, there's no one insect left out, there's no one person left out. Oh, so mind is so happy. One time, well, I think you might have heard it quite a few times in the past. Geshe Lama Konchog, it upon the summertime, I think. So, the old Gomba, the old Gomba. So there's a square after the steps go down. There's a square cement step. It's a square one. Then a little bit after that is a Tara. One Tara, the Tara statue. A long time ago. That was in the small what do you call that? Small old towers of made, you see, into the Bodhi tree. So Geshe Lama Konchog fell down, so heavily. But then his mind felt so happy. You see, unbelievably happy. He thought my life obstacle came experience on him, came on him. He thought that. He immediately thought that. My life obstacle is that time. It's the experience on him. That's what he thought. So mind so happy. So happy. He told me. Oh, like that. That is, you see, that means, you see, such the person is who has already trained the mind, Lojong. You understand? You have to know that. Like that, you see, you have to know that. Who already trained the mind, Lojong, thought transformation. Then it's unbelievable. You see that you feel cancer or anything happen to you, you feel so much happiness. So you can experience that for sentient being. So much happiness. It's like for them, it's like found jewel in the garbage, at home, in the garbage, in this street, found jewel, which can jewel. You understand? Keep that in mind. Like that you say. In the West, it's all blah, 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 blah. Many hundred pages, stories. I don't know how to say, but nothing which helps. The scene is whatever mental problem. You go to psychology, you go to the doctor. So anyway, Dharma. I'm talking about the benefits of practicing Dharma. I'm practicing Bodhichitta, Lojong. You understand? And again, Jampa during the Hiruga, the Hiruga is clarifying the hidden meaning of Hiruga. Clarifying hidden meaning of Hiruga. So this is written by Lama Zopa. So we are receiving Lung or little commentary from Lung commentary from his one as Shilung. So again, Jampa It was, I think, a bit raining. I think raining also wet. So he fell on the cement floor, samsara, at the private office and the steps outside, using PB break. Fell down. She said, fell down. Even some blood came out, but he felt great bliss. He felt great bliss. You understand? I used to say blood, but here I say bliss. You understand? Other times I say blood. Again, here I say bliss. So yeah, but that of course that is not all. That is not all Lojong. That is achieved a high tantric realization. That is achieved a very high tantric realization. So not all Lojong, that happens like that. And then his honest, I didn't see, but then, yeah, his honest, after coming in, his honest blew on the crown, on the Genchamonda's head, blew. Oh, like that, you see. So and then while he was in the teaching, thieves came in his room, and then we see one valuable thing only one precious thing for the thief is the clock. It's a clock, clock. So didn't take against among those gurus, porters, didn't take. So took just a clock. So in the room, there's nothing, just a clock. So thief, but they find the precious, just a clock. So that was clock. So again, someone came up, they found out the thief got the clock. So he was so happy, because the sentient being, what he or she needs, want, so got it in. What she or he want, got it in. You see? So he was so happy. He came to Bodhichitta, tell us, so happy. You see? Oh, like that. Oh, those are signs. Those are signs trained already the mind in Lojong. You understand? That's, you have to understand. You have to know those things. You see, you shouldn't be like your knowledge only being upset, only being worried. You see, or you should understand not on that. You should understand also this at the end. Man so happy. Oh, you should understand this. Yeah. So you see, through Dharma practice. Result of Dharma practice. Having practiced Dharma. You understand? Lojong. Practice Lojong. Like that. So as I said, death. If you are dying, you take it's been death all sentient beings. Let them to England. Man, so happy. You should know these things. Should know these things. Shouldn't be only worried, feel afraid, or frightened, or this shouldn't be the only. No, this shouldn't be the only thing. You should know the other thing, other way. So try to be the other way. Since you want happiness, try the other way. try the other way. Yeah? Since you want happiness, why not? Since you want happiness, why not? Why not? Because desire happiness, why not? Why not enlightenment? Since you want happiness, why not? Sorry, screaming. Actually, you see, you see, thought transformation. You see, you see, it's like this, Lojong. Whenever you see undesirable thing happened, you see, thought transformation. Whenever undesirable thing, big or small, whatever, whenever undesirable thing happened, opposite to your desire. Anything big or small, anything happened. Anything happened, you see, feel so happy, like as I gave example to the others, like the Geshe, I say, many others. So you see, we should train the mind. You see, whenever undesirable thing happens in daily life, so you see, sorry. You see, you found a weapon. You found a weapon to destroy your self-cherishing thought. You found a weapon to destroy the self-cherishing thought. You see, so undesirable thing, whatever happened, your husband got angry to you, your wife got angry to you. I mean, yeah. Your best friend, your most loving friend, gave up. Sorry, doesn't care you, gave up you. Whatever you see, whatever happened. Other small thing, or big, whatever happened, you see, how you can be happy. That. So you use that weapon. You use that as a weapon, as bomb. You use it to the self-cherishing thought. To the self-cherishing thought. Wow, that's you see, that's the way how you can be happy. You have to know how you can be. Otherwise, you might think, crazy, how can I can be happy? You might think like that. You see, the way to make you happy? To use that. Whatever happens, and then, right way. Like bomb. The one, rather, that one, immediately used for the selfish mind, ego, the selfish mind, who let you suffer the six realm oceans of six realm suffering from beginning to rebirth up to now. One of them is up to now. And then again, then not only that, again, in the future, endless. The self-cherishing thoughts, this let me suffer again, endless. This worst enemy This is my worst enemy. So, you see, all that, and so far did not let me to achieve enlightenment. Didn't me to free the sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering, and didn't let me to enlighten sentient beings. Oh, the self-cherishing thought! This is the worst in me. You see? So, whatever happens, the undesirable thing, big or small, whatever, in their life, immediately. Otherwise, if you miss, if you give late, the anger will come. Anger, heresy, the ill will also come. You see? This kata lelen tamje chigla da, lelen tamje chigla da, lelen tamje chigla da kata. Lelen tamje chigla da, kon la karin chao gom. Lelen tamje chigla da. So put all the blames to one. One is the self-cherishing thought. Your enemy, as I described. So, you see, if you delay, then you blame outside. You see, then get angry, ill will, all that, then you create so much negative karma create. You become late. Put all the blame to one. You become late, then you blame outside. You understand? So therefore, without delay, blame to one. Also in that verses, Cholam Kundu Rangjula, Totin Yom Temata, Dasya Marung Chebena, Tentatan Dovalab. So this third, Cholam, in all the actions, Rangjula's advancement Kundum, Totin Yom Temata. Rangjula Totu Nyama Temata. So they examine the minute delusion rises, essence rises, Tashamara Javan makes yourself evil, then others evil. Sorry. Suffer, it makes evil to yourself and others. Also makes others angry and all this. Then, diligently, without delay, to dispel the delusion. So similar, like that you see without delay. Otherwise, you like you see a truck, bomb or gun or whatever, the target. You see, you don't hit on target, so you don't hit on target because. Whom you're supposed to hit, and you hit, you hit yourself. It's like that, sorry. Like that example. Then here, so you are supposed to hit to the self-cherishing thoughts, your enemy. Or then you see. put all the blame on the subject. Oh, then you see, Kunla Karin Chavaso, towards all other sentiments mentioned kindness. Oh, because you receive all your past, present, future happiness, something like every single pleasure from others, from numberless helpless, numberless hungerers, numberless animal, numberless human, numberless surabha, numberless from every sentiment. Oh, then you see, if you delay, then you put the blames outside, from where you get all the past, present, future, all happiness. Most precious, who gives the enlightenment? Most precious, or you use your bullet, as in you use what the blames put outside. From where you get all the happiness, including enlightenment. Who gives the enlightenment? Oh, you see, you harm, you destroy it. So if you become late, you see, oh, so therefore, without become late next day. Oh, how do you say? How to put all the blame to one, the self-cherishing, you see, and then destroy. Then destroy. So you understand, so destroy. So therefore, it's very important to know the self-cherishing thought. You are a man enemy. You are man, you are real enemy. That's it. Just reading. That's but you don't think, you don't really practice, you don't really think that way. Then you get angry all the time. All the time, you see, to outside. They like wishing around. Sentient beings are like you are Katsure. You are Katsure. You are who is most kind to you. Even Buddha Dharma Sangha came from sentient beings. Buddha came from sentient beings. So no question, Dharma Sangha. Buddha came from sentient beings. So kind. Who is so kind to you? Who is so precious to you? Who is so dear to you? Who is wish fulfilling to you? See, who is wish fulfilling to you? All like this. That's the reality. That's the reality. Or then you see, if you do it, then, enemy outside. You're okay. Enemy outside. That he or she that's inside order is wrong. Order you use outside. You see, they were without delay. Then put all blames to one. So you see, that way then to blame to one. Give it your best loving friend. One day, you see no love for you, careless for you, or something like that. You see, suddenly finds. Or that person had met somebody, so doesn't care you, doesn't think of you. So anyway, whatever happens, so immediately, put blames on the subject. And then you see, to that, and then destroy that. Give it the sin, then destroy that. It's a bomb on the bomb, put the bomb, that bomb on your self-cherishing thought. and destroy. So you see that that helps to develop bodhicitta. The enemy to the bodhicitta is self-cherishing. So then bodhicitta. So then you see develop bodhicitta, then able to achieve enlightenment, able to free the sentient beings from sentient beings being numberless from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment. So you see, that's unbelievable, more than sky. I'm a benefit. So you see, so this way, so thinking this way, then you become happy. Not just a short, exciting happiness, it's like all the pleasure, not this real happiness in the heart. You see. So like that. So you see, what I'm saying now is to stop. Whatever you see undesirable happens, immediately, that is a remedy to the self-cherishing thought. Remedy to the self-cherishing thought. See, think that. Give it to the self-cherishing thought. Give it to the self-cherishing thought. Immediately give it to the self-cherishing thought and destroy. So then, that way, you develop bodhicitta, cherishing all sentiments. Then the enlightenment, all that, as I said before. So you see, so that's incredible happiness to you. By doing that, incredible happiness. So that's not harming you. No, that's helping you. That's helping you quickest. So you destroy the self-cherishing thought to achieve enlightenment for you. So as I said before, to bring sentiments to enlightenment. Okay? So that's. Yeah, then Chandra Simji Dujanga, Chandra Simji Yejanga. So if you put the Bodhicitta, even you. So if you bodhicitta, then you see you don't have things, no water or no money or whatever you see, or whether you have $1 billion, $1 zillion, so mind is happy. Because you can use for sentient being, you can use for the happiness of sentient being. Not only temporary happiness, not only future life, liberated person, enlightenment. You can use all this. If you don't have, you're happy. Sorry.